Hey there, ladies and gents. It's Denise Salcedo. Welcome back to the Up Next Fighting YouTube channel. Ahead of UNF 13, I am chatting with Jonathan Powell, who is making his pro debut at the show. Jonathan, welcome to Up Next Fighting. Not only are you making your pro debut, but also you have been exclusively signed to a multi-fight year deal here at UNF. Man, talk to us about what's going on.
You know, I'm just here enjoying the, the production and all that you guys are doing for us,
Yeah, so, when you got, so you're making your pro debut with UNF, and you've signed a deal with UNF. Talk to us about how it felt signing and getting a couple of fights, with a promotion. I know that could be like, it changes things, right? It changes things for you as a fighter. Tell us about how the opportunity came about and why you signed with UNF.
I decided that, I was done doing amateur fighting, and I wanted to take the next step and go pro. And UNF offered this deal. Anything big or major is kind of nerve-wracking for yourself, and you always have second guesses. But, I've been around UNF since it's first started, one of my head coaches works for UNF. So this was the right place or the right promotion I should be with.
That is true. And when you have situations like that, it just makes things a lot more easier. So I do want to talk about your amateur career, because you have been regarded as one of the best, not just in the United States, but also in the world. That is massive. Talk to us about who you are in the cage. What kind of fighter are you? What made you get regarded as one of the very best amateurs?
The people I surround myself with, that really plays a factor in, who you are outside of the gym, in the gym, and in the cage, And I feel like I was born to do this, There's nothing else in this world that I should be doing except fighting, So that's why I go in there and I'm very calm, cool, and collective.
Yeah, you're like, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collective, I'm gonna beat this person's butt. When you think back to your career, what have been some of your favorite moments, your favorite fights, whether they were the toughest or the easiest or whatever? When you look back and you go like, yeah, Jonathan Powell, I did that.
Probably after the pandemic, we came back and I had my first fight, and it was for the state title, and we had to get approval because I only had 2 fights, and and I didn't know. I was, of course I was confident in my skills, but it's been 2 years since I fought, and I had only 2 fights. So it was kind of nerve-wracking, and I didn't know how it was going to go. And I went out there and I just did the game plan that was told to me to do. And I came out on top.
Hell yeah. So I do want to know, Jonathan, who are you outside of the cage? Like, what do you do for fun? What are some of your hobbies, things that you're interested in?
If I can be honest with you, I have no hobbies, I enjoy being with my family, hanging out with my close friends, but there's not, very much I do. I don't party, I don't, drink or smoke anything. So I'm always in the gym, just training and teaching classes, and, that's it.
Dude, you are focused. I love that. You're like, none of that party stuff's going to sidetrack me from my goals. That's how you get to be the very best. Now, you said you also teach classes. Tell us about that.
Yes, I lead the kids' jiu-jitsu program, so I got all these I'm getting gray hairs now because of these kids, so, I enjoy teaching them, and it's a big part of my life, and I try to invest the time that I'm not, training into the kids, so, they are the future, so.
What ages are they?
Ranging from 5 to 13, so we have a lot of kids. I really focus on the advanced kids, and that comes from 10 to 12, so,
What's it like teaching kids that young? Because, they could just be doing it for fun. Obviously, it's not serious. They're kids, right? So is it hard? Is it easier? Because, kids are like a sponge, too, right? They take in all this information. I don't know. What's that like?
Every time I teach a kids class, I like to call my father and apologize to him because, they make me, I don't want to say frustrated, but yeah, they can frustrate me sometimes, I'll be honest with you. And but you never know, what a kid might say. And, and every day I go there Tuesday, Thursday, they make my day. Sometimes I don't show it, but they make my day.
Even in the hard days, you're still like, you know what?
Yeah.
I like you. You know, some good stuff. So, Jonathan, you seem very motivated. Clearly, you've gotten to the top of your career. You're doing great stuff. You're only continuing to grow in your career. What is the thing that keeps you motivated? What is the thing that keeps you so driven, so focused?
Being the best in the world and one of the greats one day. That's what I really want to accomplish, and I'm not going to stop until I accomplish that. So I have a long road ahead of me. There's gonna be bumps and bruises, but I'm willing to go far.
I love that. You know, when you want to achieve greatness, you're willing to do what it takes, right?
Yes.
Jonathan, thank you so much for chatting with me today. Can't wait to see you at UNF 13. As to everybody watching, we'll catch you on the next one.